All right, so on today's Tech That Matters with your regional nerd, you may have seen smart plan errors for a few different things. Usually it's there's no neighborhood selected when you go to send out a neighborhood nurture. There's no birthday when you're trying to put people on birthday smart plans. There's no home anniversary when you put people on home anniversary smart plans. And there's a few things that are required for smart plans to actually deploy, but they are not required in a marketing profile. I don't make the rules. I just help you guys live better lives through technology. All right. So let's hop into Command together. And remember, this is recorded. So if you want to watch and you want to listen and then watch the recording later so you can slow it down, pause, and do the things, just absorb with me right now. And then after this, I'm going to hop back in and answer some questions for you guys. All right. Can everybody thumbs up see my Command settings screen? And my mouse is a nice bubble today in the orangey fall colors. Love it. So in order, oops, let me move this out of the way so I can actually see you guys. All right, so to get into your true marketing profile, what we're gonna do in Command is we're gonna come up to our name, we're gonna click it, and we're gonna go to settings. Now I know it seems like we would go to profile, but that's the profile other realtors and agents will see inside of KW. That is your true connect profile. What we wanna do is go into our consumer facing Command profile. So to do that, we're going to go to settings. And when that loads in a minute, well, I'm already in it, so pretend it loads. Here you go. We're going to go down to connect settings. And in here is where you're going to see that marketing profile. Okay. When we click there, there should be a few things present. One, once you've got everything that's required, flip this switch on. Helps you create your website, your consumer app, and brand you across the entire Keller Cloud. If you are new to our world and you are freaking out about a headshot, stop. Just put any picture you like of you in there, because the only way in the beginning it's going to get out is if you promote yourself. So, no perfection paralysis. We're going to rip the Band-Aid off. We're going to put any picture we love of ourselves. I don't care if it's your high school photo, because we all catfish. And you're going to plop it here. Do not freak out about this 360 by 360. That is some outdated language that we're waiting for an updated release to come out in the future, and get rid of that. Any photo will do. Next is team logo. If you're not on a team, you can ignore this. Or if you have a personal logo, you can put it in here. Again, do not worry about the 360 by 360, but here are my tips and tricks on this one. Please do not put another KW logo in there, because then when you open your website, you're going to see KW, KW, and then you're going to yell at me thinking your website is putting up duplicate stuff, but it's you in your marketing profile. Another thing is, make sure you use a PNG file for this, and I'm going to show you where you get all your marketing materials in a moment, your logos for KW. But that makes it so that way when you're on, let's see, Brooke the Nerd. When you're on your website, no matter what the background is, oops, I can't type my own. There we go. It doesn't show up with a white box around it. So that means you have a JPEG loaded. When you use a PNG, look at that, pretty, right? It doesn't matter where it is. It's always going to match the background behind it and be transparent. Okay. We do need, where there's asterisks, you have to put those in. And if you don't have a photo, this won't save, just so you know. The thing that runs it all is right here, friends. License number. Now, if you are licensed in multiple states, you can go MA, your number, space, NH, your number. If you are not on a team, if you're not licensed, so say you're an admin, agent services, or someone that does use this to send out emails, just put NA. It has to have something in it, so that way it populates in the fields. You like my glasses? Thank you. Thank you. My son, that was one of his was that his senior project for college? Yeah, he's a graphic designer, so I abuse the privilege of having him on my team. The other thing you have to have is a slogan. Making real estate learning fun and any designations you have. So this is where you would put realtor, not realtor. It's realtor in all caps. And if you're on a Mac, you can hit Option R for the registered symbol. And let me see if I remember my PC. You hold Alt, and as long as you have a number pad, you go 0194 or 0149. Can never remember the two. Or just copy and paste it. Just Google registered symbol and copy and paste that bad boy. If you're affiliated with the military or were, you can pull that in here. Military spouse is there. And then your bio. Here's something else I'm seeing with phone numbers. Don't put periods in there. Well, periods are great for print, and that's how I have them on my business cards in different places. Here's something silly that happens. If I'm on your website and your phone number matches an IP address, or it looks like it might be an IP address, you click on it, it's going to pull you to a website instead of a click to dial from a phone or from a computer. So always put those dashes in, so that way, no matter where you are in the world, it recognizes you as a phone number. Website. Now, I want you to just take a peeky at this. Guys, does this look like garbage here? Right here. Does this look crap? Okay. Does it look like crap there? No. I don't want us to panic anymore about this. I'm going to show you where to grab this Market Center brokerage logo, because you do not work for Keller Williams DBA. We do not work for KWDBA. So we have to change those out. I love seeing all the marketing for KWDBA. I wonder if there's somebody who does that for a living. You're going to fill out all your brokerage info. And then the only thing, unless you need something specific for your state rules and regulations, in the legal footer text, because most of the KW site is taken care of, is each office is independently owned and operated. Anywhere the logo shows up, that must be with it. And that's why it's always on the marketing everywhere we go. You do not need, most of our states, I don't think we need any of this, and nobody wants to see it. Throw your social in there, click save your social stuff. Oops, HTTPS. Not your social security, your social, like your Insta, your tickety-tack, your Facebook, that stuff, okay? That's what you're doing. And it'll tell you, nope, you missed something, or it's going to say you've successfully saved. Following me so far, guys? Awesome sauce. That's a nice thumb, Karina. Okay. So let's talk about where you get these logos, because sometimes, and I'm going to give you guys the link in the chat too, but they're a little buried. Let's go back 40 years in real estate technology and log into mykw.kw.com. Okay, because this is where you're going to hop through to the logos. So when you're in mykw.kw.com and you're logged in with all your Keller Cloud, we're going to head on over to marketing. When you click on marketing, logos and branding is the first thing that comes up. Now, oftentimes people ask me, what are the colors of KW? Your identity and style guide will show you all of that. So if you download this PDF, this is all the nerdy marketing stuff that I geek out over, like how many points does it have to be from the bottom of the page, or the pixel size, or where can you put things in signs? You can't, but if you want to nerd out on what you can and cannot do with marketing, that will tell you. It also talks about the ownership statement. Again, all advertising must have the logo and the ownership statement that each office is independently owned and operated. Now, as we keep scrolling, where it says Market Center logos, look at this. You can put the name of the Market Center or the number, and then we're going to download it. So here's Coastal's. It's the easiest Market Center number to remember, 700. And you're going to click download. What that does is it gives you a big zip file with every type of file you would need, but most importantly, those gorgeous PNG files. So we're going to give this a hot sec to download because it's huge. It has so many files and it's going. The other thing there, if you've ever looked for things like, scroll, the 1KW, We Are KW, or some of the different logos, you can find them in there. All right, let me pull this up so you can see what it looks like in here. Can everybody see my coastal folder. So what you're going to see is you have access to all these. So that's the all white one if you can't see it, by the way. You're going to have access to all the different colors of the logo, right? So now you have all the red, black, and gray, or the red and white. So now you have access to all the different colors available to you for the logos, because we know if you've got a red background, you don't want to put something with the red logo on it because things disappear. Everybody following me on the logo stuff? How would you like to learn where to load those logos up so you can use them in future designs? Yeah? No? Yeah? You want to be able to add those? All right. So we're going to squirrel into the back end of designs. So when we click on designs, we're going to sneak in by going to import design. This is actually how I start designs. Oh, can you tell? Can you tell I make everything for you guys in designs? So this is where I like to hop into. Yes, and I have a design background and I'm still in, yes, I have 666 pages of design. I literally use this for everything. I saw Christina's face. I use it for everything and I have folders in there. Wait, you're gonna die. So instead of creating design, I always start designs this way by going into import, because what I'm able to do is see a shell structure the way I want to see it, right? So I have all these folders set up. I have all kinds of things. If I did get a PDF from elsewhere that I want to update in designs, you can drag that bad boy right here and rip it up and make it your own. The other thing you can do is any size. So if that 360 by 360 is really bothering you, you can go in and do 360 by 360, custom size comes up, and then you can put your picture in there if that's really bothering you. You can also do things like type in the word square and you'll always get a blank social square, and all your templates are here. But for today, to add those extra logos, we're gonna go over to assets. And you can see I've added all kinds of color logos to match my branding of the moment. And actually, you can, if you own the fonts, if you purchased them, there are a free font that you can use. You can drop those here as well. We're going to go all the way down to logos. And look at that. You can upload. So watch this. I'm going to make a folder for, I'm going to call them KW Coastal 700. And what I'm going to do is upload, right? So I'm going to find the ones from my device. And I'm going to grab every instance of them from the black and white one. If you're on a Mac, you hold Command and click. And if you're on a PC, you hold Control and click. And it will pick the ones you click on. And then we're going to grab some more. Let's go back. And I'm going to grab this one and this one. Oh, there we go. And upload them. So now I have 6 logos at my disposal that look gorgeous. And again, if you can't see it, it's because it's white. But now I can go back and in any of my templates that I want to update, let's just use this one because it's right here. I can just now add or swap out any of those logos because they will appear right here in my folders. And then you can decide which one looks best. Advanced Designs class. Isn't that amazing? And now you have all the pretty ones. Look, it's like it was meant to be there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's just stunning. It's just stunning. Friends, do you have questions about this? Do you need me to go back and do anything? That is my most favorite thing, working in that silly part of designs. And if you didn't see before too, you can make folders here. So what I'll do is at the end of the week, I go in and I drag and drop things where they're supposed to go. Facts over fear, all kinds of stuff. Brian, that will be on the KW New England YouTube. It usually takes 24 to 48 to be populated, but then yeah, you can go back and watch it there. I thought I heard someone come off of mute. Sorry.
Yeah, so that's okay, bro. Can you talk just briefly what you were saying about the ripping apart a PDF? What did you mean by that?
Sure, let me stop share for a minute. Let me just create something as a PDF so I can show you guys how to. So say you work with a company that provides images for you. They probably give them to you as a PNG or a JPEG. Start asking for them as PDFs if you want to be able to pull them in, change wording or different things. So let me pull this in real quick. Hi, Ed. Nice to see you. Do, 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 do. Give me just a second. PDF. There we go. All right. Desktop 1 out of the 8,000 desktops. All right. So say I have a PDF that I want to edit. What I can do, pancakes, where'd you go? Hold on one sec. Sometimes I'm too fast. Pancakes. Oh, I was too fast. Hold on. Let's save this as a PDF and we'll show you how to do that. Edit. So I'm just going to save this as a PDF. PDF for print. It's because I'm not patient. I didn't wait for it. So if you exit out while it's before it's done downloading, it will not stick. All right. So we're on back to our import. You can either click to open or drag to drop depending on what you've got. And it's uploading it now and it's creating the design for me. Now, every now and then it can't read the same amount of whether it's in pixels or inches. So you do have to go fix, but you'll see this little eye. So when you click, it's just going to say, is this in pixels or inches? And it really doesn't matter as long as you pull it in. And then it's going to pull it in and it's reading it and making it all perfect. Because then what we can do is we can edit this and go in and move all the things around. Now, the only time this doesn't work is if you have like a DocuSign PDF or something that has security or locks on it. You're not going to be able to rip up forms, guys. So get that out of your head right now. It won't work. It will fail. You'll get screens of text and code. But this is for images. And then you can come in and edit the different things and move things around. So say I want to get rid of Brooks logo and use the KW New England logo instead and get rid of that. And now I have the design I can work with.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Brooke,
Design, so great.
hi, Brooke.
Hi.
I have a question. You, in the beginning, you said something, you know, how we sometimes get these error messages in smart plans for the various reasons. I got an error message. It was the last few days of August. I can't remember. I don't remember who it was for because I made so many phone calls within a few days. And so I sent a ticket, but now they want to know who the person was. And this is what it said. It said, I said, there's a note in the smart plate. It reads, command mail has blacklisted his email.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten that? What does that mean?
It means that it's like being in spam jail. So it's not something you did. It's something they did that they're in spam jail now for either, was it somebody who was an agent or a client?
it was somebody that I call, and I don't know if it's somebody. I was going through and calling everybody, and I was archiving some that, gee, I haven't talked to that person in years, and they weren't nice to me before, so I'm archiving them. So I don't know if it was someone I archived or if it was someone that I didn't call, because I don't know if for some reason I skipped over them. I don't know why. So I don't know who. I know all I know is it was a guy, but I don't know who it was.
Was it block list or blacklist? Because there's a
Black.
big difference.
Black.
Okay. So
I've seen the block before, but this was black, and tech doesn't, they don't know what to do with it. They want me to tell
if
them
you
who
can
it was.
find it, let us know. So there's a difference between blacklisted and blocklisted. So blocklisted means they've interacted with an email and either marked you as a spammer, the email's invalid or doesn't exist. I actually got your mama at yourmom.com this weekend. I was really happy to hear from them. Haven't heard from them in a while. Or they clicked unsubscribe and block. So there's a couple different things. If you can find that person, I'd love to see it, because I actually have seen blocklisted, but I haven't seen blacklisted. And yeah, full screen screenshot if you can find it so we can dig into that with tech. But yeah, if you guys go to answers, and I plopped that answers article in the chat for you guys too. Usually if you type out the error in answers, it'll bring you right to the article too and tell you why you're getting that error, which I love so much. The answers database is a magical place. It's magic. It's answers.kw.com. It is like, it's my version of KW Google when I'm stuck on something and I'm like, wait, is that how we do that? Is that how I do that? I'm kind of, even me, I go there just to verify my thinking is right. The other thing, that is my favorite place to put tickets in. So I bet you guys, I'll give you this little secret squirrel. Can you guys see answers.kw.com? Okay, cool. When you sign in up here with your KW Gmail and command password, I like to submit tickets there if you don't have time to speak to someone live on the chat, in the chat thing. Because what you can also see here too is how those past tickets were resolved or information they may have given you in between. For me, this is heaven with how many tickets I follow or do things for the region. This is heaven. And when you submit a request, it's going to ask you for a little more info that you would not normally have on the regular ticket form or support, right? So if you're getting an error, when did it start? What did you try? And any attachments you want to drop onto that. So that's my favorite place to put tickets in. But yeah, if you do come across that error, I'd love to see it so that I can dig into the ticket with support.
It's going to take me hours to go through all the names.
When he comes, yeah, but if he comes up, you know what I mean? Like, don't dig for it. But if it comes up, it comes up. But if you see block listed, somebody's usually unsubscribed and blocked you.
Yeah, no, this was black, which I guess is stumping everybody.
Yeah, I want to know. Yeah, I'm dying to know now. Inquiring minds want to know. Guys, do you have any other questions on what I showed you today and how to make sure in your marketing profile, one, your logos look fantastic. Fantastic. If you use the PNGs. Use the PNGs. Just use the PNGs. If you've got an old one in there, go update your DBA logo to the PNG so that it looks stunning and marvelous across the board. And then make sure your license is not empty when it comes to the marketing profile. So that way it doesn't stop smart plans that require it from going out. All right, crew. Hooray! We won't see you next week, but I'll see your faces at Mastermind. Come find me and give me a big old hug. And the growth call resources will be out soon. Bye. See you in person next week.